Because the Decepticons believe in the principle of critocracy, the rule of those who are strong enough to seize power through force or cunning, they are led by Megatron, the powerful and tyrannical leader of the Decepticons.
I am Megatron, leader of the Decepticons. You will do exactly as I say.
Treachery can be defined as the betrayal of trust, and no other Decepticon is as famous for that definition as Starscream. Starting out in the Diaclone toy line as the gray F-15 Jet Robo, both it and its blue-colored variant were brought into the Transformers toy line, with one more added to the mix, colored black and purple, as Starscream, Thundercracker, and Skywarp, respectively. Starscream is the Decepticons' air commander. He wields arm-mounted cannons on his arms that can either fire cluster bombs or his favored weapon, the Null Ray.
Starscream, activate the Null Ray, now!
But what he was most famous for was his desire to usurp Megatron as leader of the Decepticons.
Thundercracker, Soundwave, follow me! I am the new leader of the Decepticons!
And he was always vocal about it.
Megatron has fallen! I, Starscream, am now your leader! Decepticons, follow me!
And he wasn't afraid to tell Megatron to his face of his intentions.
The Autobots would have lost eons ago if I'd been calling the shots!
Even after Megatron would put him in his place, Starscream always tried to seize the opportunity.
Not yours, Megatron! Mine!
In the Marvel Comics, Starscream, while miscolored in the earlier issues, questioned Megatron's authority as well as his plans. However, Megatron was sharp and picked up on the Air Commander's treachery, and would answer Starscream with a blast of his fusion cannon. This would initially take a back seat to the treachery of the comics version of Shockwave. After countless attempts by Starscream to betray him, Megatron eventually banished him to an island that was deserted after a battle in World War II, in the episode Starscream's Brigade. However, the cunning Decepticon rebuilt 5 vehicles on the island into the Combaticons and gave them life using the sparks and personality components of Decepticon renegades. The Combaticons would also merge into Bruticus.
Bruticus, angry. Bruticus, devastator.
And a showdown between the Decepticon combiners would eventually end with Starscream and the Combaticons banished into deep space. However, at the end of the following episode, The Revenge of Bruticus, Megatron would allow Starscream to rejoin the Decepticons after he is able to reprogram Bruticus to be loyal only to Megatron. In other Transformers series, Starscream's record for betrayal was just as legendary. The Unicron Trilogy's version of Starscream was written very differently in Transformers Armada. He became a loyal slave in Transformers Energon, however he eventually tried to seize command in Transformers Cybertron. In Transformers Animated, he planted a bomb on Megatron right in the first episode, which led to a series of betrayals. Transformers Prime Starscream might have been a sniveling stiletto-wearing freak, he too believed that he should rightfully lead the Decepticons.
All hail Starscream!
His return in the second season of Robots in Disguise would show his true colors.
With the minicons, I can take the revenge I seek on my old master. But with this as well, I can conquer galaxies.
Even in subsequent comics and films, Starscream's lust for power was ever present, even if Megatron gave him a beating later. Time after time, Starscream's betrayals left fans wondering, why did Megatron keep Starscream around?
You disgust me!
You would think that after even 1 or 2 attempts at mutiny, Megatron would simply kill Starscream as an example to everyone else.
Extinction to all traitors!
The obvious answer is that his toy was still being sold on the toy shelves. But looking into the actual story, as it's presented, it's truly deeper than that. As stated earlier, the Decepticons have a right makes right mentality. The strongest and most cunning warrior is the one to lead them.
Starscream, only a select few ever lead.
As such, Megatron knows he is more powerful and wise enough to see past Starscream's schemes.
You have had the only warning I intend to give.
Also, it takes someone who is strong and wise to move through the ranks. By being one of Megatron's right-hand men, he can keep a close eye on anything that Starscream has planned. And finally, Starscream is loyal to the Decepticon cause. While he thinks that he would make a better leader than Megatron, Starscream shares the goal to have the Decepticons defeat the Autobots and conquer the universe. It's sometimes wise to keep your friends close and your enemies closer.
You are either lying or you're stupid!
I'm stupid! I'm stupid!
Now, spoiler alert again for those who have not seen the 1986 movie. After a battle to the death against Optimus Prime, Megatron was badly wounded.
How do you feel, mighty Megatron?
And Starscream has the Decepticons discard their heavily wounded comrades.
Oh, how it pains me to do this!
Wait, I still function.
Wanna bet?
Starscream would finally seize command of the Decepticons, and even has a coronation ceremony. This would be interrupted by Galvatron, who was Megatron rebuilt by Unicron, who vaporizes him. However, this wasn't the end for Starscream. He would later return as a ghost, but that is a discussion for another day. Overall, I believe that Megatron also kept Starscream around because he was a manageable threat. Why eliminate the threat you know, only for it to be filled by a threat you do not know? But what do you think? Why did Megatron, before becoming Galvatron, keep Starscream around? Leave your thoughts in the comments section below. Also, if you enjoyed this video, be sure to like and subscribe. I've got a lot more Transformers discussions, video game reviews, and movie reviews coming soon. So stay tuned. And as always, until next time.
There's hardly enough to charge my basic life support systems. Faster, you malingering peasants!